Good evening and welcome to the iceHQ Ice Rink in Reservoir, Melbourne, Australia on Wurundjeri Woiwurrung traditional land for the iceHQ Recreational League Div 6 Grand Final clash between the Reapers in the purple and the Hogs Hockey Club in the white with red and yellow stripes. This one promises to be a cracker of a game. Players to watch out for the Reapers. Watch out for Audrey Dalcin, a player who came up through the development program here, who has matured very much into a great little player. Alex Holly, who is great at the face-off dot. And a player in particular for the Reapers to watch out for is a goal-scoring machine in Scotty Somerville. If the Hogs give him time and space in the slot, he will score relentlessly, and that's how the Reapers won their way through to this grand final game just a week ago in the semi-final. It was Somerville that did the damage indeed, but Audrey Dalcin was pretty handy as well at creating opportunities and always opportunistic. Watch out to their goaltender, Sarge Morris, who has been around here since the early days of the Recreational League, back when it was a beer league. And he is a very committed and a desperate goaltender indeed, and he won't let anything get by him. That's easy. Players to watch out for the Hogs in particular is Percy. He's very quick and agile. A little bit exposed at times defensively, the Hogs, but they're great in attack. They've got great turnaround and great speed. They can certainly score goals. They do tend to puck carry a fair bit, but on the occasion that their puck carriers get a bit of time and space, they can be very effective indeed. We're still waiting for them to check in on our system, so we've actually got their numbers sorted out. But expect this to be a close tussle indeed. Our previous grand final went to overtime. Always very exciting when that happens. We have three 16-minute periods. And they've checked in now, so other players to watch out for the Hogs is Robbie Blunsum, who is the #1 goal scorer in the league. He's been particularly effective, and so too Aaron Boll. Those guys have scored a lot of goals throughout the season. Can be a little bit exposed defensively, but their goaltender Jackson Michael has been particularly effective throughout the season as well. But player in particular, watch out Scotty Somerville for the Reapers, and for the Hogs, Robbie Blunsum, who, if he gets a bit of time and space, is particularly good at scoring goals too. We'll be underway very, very shortly. 3 16-minute periods, and then we go to 3-on-3 sudden death overtime if we're all tied up at the end of regulation, and then penalty shootouts if that is the case. There will be a winner of the game. Face-off this time won by Alex Holly from the face-off dot. He is particularly good at that play. They play the puck up the ice, picked up though and shoveled wide there early on. First shot away there by Blunsum, went wide. That was Sam Percy. We'll get the names sorted out in just a moment. Percy circling around high, but being watched closely by Jones. They play the puck up high, the Hogs. Dumps it back into the corner there, looking for the stick of Blunsum. They tried to put it through the slot, but it's broken out. And racing up now to try and get there first and scrub off the icing is Alex Holly. Gets there first, puts the puck in the slot, looking for Somerville, the danger man. They can't get it across to him, but that's the play they want. It was Dalcin, who won that foot race. It's quick indeed, that young lady. Play the puck up. Podge now manages to get a stick up and try and break it, but getting away and through and clear is Clay. Podge gets back now and he sorts it out and dumps the puck back up the ice. Looking there for Somerville once more. Somerville robbed of the puck. Somerville, an experienced inline player with a great shot. The Hogs now break it in, no one offside on that occasion. It was close there for McGee, but it wasn't dangerous, so it's close there for Boll. The cannon fired from a distance, doesn't make it through. Podge got in the way. The referee's blowing something up. They're going to get a penalty. It looks like it's going to be on the Reapers for a hook. And, making his way over to the box is Daniel Brodie, not a stranger to the penalty box, Mr. Brodie. He's done this time for a hook. So the first power play of the game early on goes to the Hogs with 14.5 minutes to play. They get the numerical advantage. They load up their line. They win the face-off nicely. Shot fired through traffic, didn't make it through. Almost though Percy, who was well positioned. He circles around, gets a shot through traffic. And 2 digs, and it looks like they may have scored. Still waiting for a referee to actually indicate what's happened. The Hogs are pretty happy and the scorers are happy about it, but the discussion going on at the moment in the net suggesting there may have been goaltender interference. We'll wait and see on that one. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with that from the top down. I think that's a pretty fair goal. So the goal awarded. 1 up to the Hogs with just 2 minutes into the game. It wipes the penalty for the power play. resume hostilities. Two centres just being reminded of where they should put their sticks. Their divs 5, div 6, they should know that by now. But anyway, pushed up there through by Sharman, but it wouldn't quite go. And now pushing down deep into the corner is Scotty McGean for the Reapers. He couldn't handle it cleanly, and out it comes. Hogs with a chance to break it out. Under pressure, though. Pushed in there. Mascarell doing a nice job as they hoik the puck back behind the net, the Reapers. They battle trying to put the puck into the slot, but there's Hogs there in numbers. No one up high, though, for the Hogs. They're trying to break it out. They've got no movement at this point in time as the puck goes back in. It's picked up by the Reapers. Backhand shot fired through traffic. Still digging away. It's loose behind the net. Hogs a little bit lucky to get away with it on that occasion. The Reapers very nearly able to tie it back up. Dalsin comes back to cover as a shot fired up, but blocked. Getting in the way of it there was Air. Dalsin now battles through, manages to put the puck through almost just about everyone, but patiently there waiting for Hogs as they clear the puck out of the zone. It's picked up now on the stick of Baumgartner, who just dumped it in. And going now to pick it up with lots and lots of time and space is Sam Air. Sam looks up the ice, has no pressure on him whatsoever. Basically standing there looking for, trying to pick an option. Ends up with passing it up the half boards, but it's intercepted by the Reapers. That was Alex Holly doing a nice job on that occasion. Puck comes past Holly, but he's beaten there by Blunson. Gets on the forehand, shoots. It goes wide. Bobby Blunson there showing just exactly how quick and agile he can be when he gets a bit of space through the slot. And we're going to get a penalty on Alex Holly will be sitting too. We'll see what that one's for. And he's getting a penalty for a slash. So he'll sit too. Second power play for the Hogs. First one resulted in a goal. This time it's cleared out by the Reapers, who dumped the puck down the other end. It might have been Podge who got that one clear. Or possibly Somerville. Somerville on the ice, Podge not. So definitely wasn't Podge. Somerville comes in to take advantage of a bit of mishandling. Chance for a shorty if he can get a shot away. He does get a shot through, but it's wide. Unusual for him to miss in that circumstance. As now the Reapers will have to come back and load up their defence. He's coming in now with some speed. His Bowl. The Bowl gets a shot, but it's gobbled out of the sky there nicely by Sarge Morris, who will make those glove saves all day. Nothing a goalie loves more than to pluck the puck out of the sky like that. And certainly one of Sarge Morris's big fortes is the glove save. Ask a goalie what they love to do more than anything else, and they'll tell you glove saves. They're great fun. Dalsin now to take the face off. She chips it through, but it's not won cleanly by anyone. First couldn't hold on to it, and it's picked up now by Fox. Fox turning around looking for some options. It's being pressed by Dalsin, and they dump it in, and now the Hogs not quite able to, Hogs able to just keep the puck in. It looked like it might have been out of touch. Air battling away, manages to get past the first one and gets a shot clear, but again, Sarge Morris plucks that one out of the sky. 44 seconds to go on the Alex Holly penalty. Reapers just taking their time on the penalty. Run as much time down as they possibly can. This time it's played into high slot. Racing over now to pick it up is Selby. Selby keeps the puck in and dump it behind the net. It's picked up and chipped up ice though by Brody. Brody's trying to get the puck out of the zone if he can. Now he has a chance to. Goes into the slot. Dalsin lost it under her feet. Coming in to take a shot is Suwak, who gets a shot through traffic. Was down low. Forced a good save there by Morris, who got a stick onto it. Behind the net, the Hogs, so they look to set it up. Just 5 seconds to go on the penalty. The puck's loose in the slot. They don't quite manage to clear the puck out of the zone. Brody nearly did. It comes up high. Rohok can't get it. And Holly steals it straight out of the box. And he's clear and away. He's got back-checking pressure. Takes a shot. Just a little bit wide of the net, though. Great play there, Alex Holly. We're going to get no penalty on that collision. Mascarell was looking for a penalty. I'm not quite sure exactly why. If anything, he would have been the one who would have been given it. But regardless, here they come back out the other way, and the Hogs try to clear the puck out of the zone. They can't, though. Holly manages to break it through, putting good pressure on the Hogs as they go around behind the net under a lot of pressure there. Battling in the slot. As the puck goes through the slot, and the Hogs will now clear it out. It's onto the stick now of Sharman. He gets around one. Sorry, that's Daniel Patterson. He gets around the first bit of defence, tries to get on his backhand, loses his feet, and it's cleared out once more by Holly, who's been very effective so far, but he'll be looking to get a change. He's done a lot of work this shift. No icing the call as Jackson Michael comes out to play it for the Hogs. And now the Hogs with a little bit of time. Under a fair bit of forechecking pressure at the moment. The Reapers doing a great job on that as Somerville being called for offside, but no one actually enforcing it, or someone was calling offside anyway. Now offside the call. Now it's Fox with half the rink to play with. Moves up ice. Dalcin gets a stick in the way, and it's chipped up and cleared. Fox with a little cheap shot after the drop of the puck on Dalcin, but she won't be upset by that. Now Percy calling for it on the blue line, but it goes back the other way. Emmanuel gets onto it, clears it up. It's dispossessed from behind by the hard-working Alfie Wisdom. Back in it goes again. And out comes Percy with the puck. Gets around one, but loses his footing. Sorry, not Percy. That was Blunson, who blew a tyre. And it looks like we're going to get a tripping penalty. This one of the Reapers a little slow to get back to his feet. It looks like that's Scott McGean, who's a bit slow to get up. Like it wasn't a trip, it was just a trip, if you know what I mean. So not a foul, just a, or are we getting a penalty? We still remains to be seen if the player who's currently trying to recover might also be spinning to in the penalty box recovering as well. 1 goal the lead at the moment to the Hogs, 1 from 7. Reapers just 2 shots on the net as the scorer sees it so far for no goals. A couple of nice opportunities for them, but unable to capitalise on it. So slow to get back to his feet there is Scott McGean. He'll also be sitting 2 for the penalty. We're going to get 2 there for a trip. So McGean will sit 2, giving the Hogs the 3rd power play of the game. The first one resulting in a goal. A lovely one to Alfie Wisdom. Oh, a lot of pressure now. The Reapers early on in the game. They've got to clear the puck out of the net. Not quite able to do it clearly though. As Blunson now circulates around. He's got players up high. Percy now with a chance. Put it across wide. It was a good chance for a tip in there for Wisdom, who is well positioned, but the Reapers will clear the puck out of the zone, saying go fetch. They get fresh legs onto the ice. And now the Hogs, with all the time and space you would expect on the power play. The Reapers looking to set up their penalty kill, as putting some good pressure on them there is Jack Baker. The puck dumped down the other end once more and having to go back and pick it up is Matt Sekloff, who now has the puck. Hogs looking to get themselves organised. There's fresh legs on in defence for the Reapers. They come through the neutral zone now. Nice pressure though from Alex Holly, doing a nice job of just trying to break everything down. Forcing them behind the net. Puck up high, chance now for Bowl. Bowl took a shot but it went wide. Nice penalty kill so far, just 55 seconds to go on it. Shot fired, went high. Over the top of everything, was fired in there hard by Bowl, but ineffectively in the end. A bit of a waste of a shot. And the Reapers will clear the puck all the way down the other end. Goaltender there, Jackson Michael, flirting with disaster, but getting away with it. As the back of the line pick it up. There's Selby now for the Hogs. Under a little bit of pressure, forced to pass. Played the puck up to Blunson. Blunson with all the time and space that he'd want. 20 seconds to go on the McGean penalty. So far, it's been a good kill for the Hogs. Good kill for the Reapers. It's down through the middle came Sekloff, and now they're in with numbers. They get a nice zone entry. But it's tangled up now down the feet. Daniel Brodie tries to clear it out as he battles on the boards. Tight, tangled up there with Wisdom. Wasn't trying to dig the puck out, and does in the end. Got Blunson floating in the slot, being watched closely by Podge. Puck loose in the slot. They clear the puck out of the zone only just. It just trickled past Sam here, and we're back to 5-on-5. Straight back in, Blunson comes in, but he's run into trouble. And it won't matter because the puck just dribbled through and was picked up. Sarge Morris in the net for the Reapers. And with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go, 3 penalties so far to the Reapers. Given away 6 minutes of short-handed play throughout this first period, which they can't really afford to do. So far, they've mostly survived. They've only given away the 1 goal on it. So they try and chip the puck through up and high. Unable to get the puck out of the zone there, the Reapers. Fox did a nice job, but now they clear it. Lino Mascarol will try and get something constructive out of it, but he's beaten there by Ayres. Back the other way comes the Hogs. They clear the puck up the board, just getting past Dalcin, but the puck leaves the plate into the bench, and we'll have a reset. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first. 1 goal to the Hogs from the power play. So Alfie Wisdom. Just wait while they'll get themselves organised. Referees reminding the centres of where they're supposed to put their sticks. Some referees know the rule, some don't. A lot of centres don't know the rule. Anyway, puck played around the back of the net by the Hogs. They're trying to clear the puck up. It's up now onto the stick of the Reapers D, who tried to put it in deep. Get a clean shot away. There was a lot of bodies in the way, but it was a nice shot in the end, forcing the save there to be made by Michael. Both teams subbing on fresh legs. Goal scorer for the Reapers in Scotty Somerville on. Hawks know that he's a danger man. Up to the blue line. Firing a shot through, but fanning on a little bit there were the Hogs as they play the puck up through, and it gets onto the stick of Percy, who took a shot, but Sarge Morris plucks that one out of the sky quite comfortably. Referee just doing a quick head count, making sure that there's a correct number of players on the ice. Face off this time won by the Reapers. They try and clear it out of the zone, but it's Percy who picks it up. Goes cross ice. Tried to find Percy, who got a nice shot away. Morris got a pad down in time. And we're going to get another penalty, and it's an interference call. As the Reapers continue their march to the penalty box. And that's Kurt Hollett. Sorry, no, I tell a lie. That's Stefan Baumgartner who'll be sitting too. The fourth power play in the first period now with 1 minute 30 seconds to go. They'll either get a goal or be starting the second as they get a shot now from the blue line through traffic. Morris saw that just in time. It went through a lot of screens. There was a good chance there for Sekloff, but it didn't quite get through. Back to come the other way. It's onto the stick now of Bowl, who loops around under a lot of pressure. Reapers losing their footing. They need to get this organised. As Bowl gets onto his forehand. Winds from a distance. Morris watched that one go somewhere. I think he might have lost sight of it, but it missed everything in the end. 1 minute to go in the period as Morris tries to play the puck back and frees the puck, and it does. Baumgartner sitting the remaining 1 minute and 20. So the Reapers at this point in time will be trying to run the clock down as much as they possibly can. The clock continues to run at this point in the game. Percy creeping across to high circle for the Hogs. Is a face-off this time won by Dalcin, and she put the puck into the corner. Just 30 seconds to go in the period. Puck into the slot, it's bobbling high. Dalcin gets there first, but can't get it cleanly. It's beaten to the puck. Shot now fired and goal scored. And it's Sam Percy who got that one. He was loose in the slot and he just pounced on it. And it wasn't much that Sarge Morris could do about that. And so the Hogs will go into the break with a 2-goal lead. This face-off isn't going to happen. So we're about to get the siren for the end of the first. So a good period for the Hogs. The Reapers let down a little bit by 4 penalties, 2 of which resulted in goals. They're going to have to fix that part of their game. Usually it comes because of relentless pressure, and the Hogs have been putting good pressure on them through the slot with good speed. And so the Reapers paying the price there of those penalties. Just bringing up to speed on all of those statistics so far. So Wisdom with the first one from Percy, and Percy so far with 2, both goals on the power play. I'm sure the first one wasn't awarded that way because it was definitely a power play goal. Anyway, Percy with the second one from Wisdom. Penalties, 4 to the Reapers so far, and they're going to have to sort that out. So give this team too much time and space, and that's what they'll punish you for. .32 minutes to go of regulation time. The referees, Travis Mong and Bri Johnson. Tyler Johnson of Melbourne Ducks fame. Be underway just as soon as the centres get their sticks on the ice and the referees are happy with everything. Johnson drops the puck, face off there, won by Holly by chipping it through, but not cleanly. Now it goes in deep, and Baker for the Reapers are going to put some forechecking pressure onto Selby. Selby under a lot of pressure. He's brought down from behind. No penalty yet. The penalty is going to go again on the Reapers. So as soon as the Reapers touch the puck, the referee's going to blow the whistle. And they do, and we have another penalty on the Reapers. That'll be their 5th. And that's 2 minutes for another trip. That's Jack Baker who will be sitting 2. So far seen the Hogs use their power play very effectively. Face off this time won by the Reapers. They try and clear the puck out, but doesn't get past Baumgartner, and it was played across nicely. Persley, who was well positioned, got a shot away, but goalie in the way. And now it's picked by Somerville with a bit of room. He's been chased hard from behind. Blunsom takes the puck off him and runs him down. Just too quick in that occasion. Can afford to do that when you're on the power play. Blunsom now looks up ice, tips the puck off. Somerville got a stick in the way though. Tried to play it around, then backs off. Dalcin now putting the pressure on Blunsom. Blunsom goes cross ice. A little bit lucky to get away with it. Dalcin was well positioned, but did find Fox. Fox now has the puck poked away by the effervescent Dalcin, who's been a workhorse so far throughout this game. As the Reapers come across and double team. It comes up high, fired in there. Wisdom, who tried to get a shot away cleanly, but it wasn't clean. And the Reapers will dump the puck down the other end and get some changes. At least one goes on and off. They get 2 changes. They're going to need to hurry. Here come the Hogs with a bit of speed on, and that's Wisdom coming down the side. Dalcin must be just about tachycardic by now. She's been out there for a long time. Puck went across the front. They couldn't quite capitalise on it. It was a good chance for Hogs. This time the Reapers will dump the puck away. They're not changing though, which is unexpected. 40 seconds to go on the Baker penalty. A lot of them have been out on the whole penalty kill quite a long time. Back now the other way comes Selby. Selby with some room. Poked away though Dalcin, but she loses the puck behind her. Now it's Blunsom who tries to get a shot. It's loose in the slot. They clear it out. And McGinn will dump the puck, but it doesn't get out of the zone. Being a little bit cute, but he comes across now, firing the cannon in now, goal, but that went wide. And his body sprawling around all over the place, trying to call for it desperately, but Reapers got there in time. 10 seconds to go on the Baker penalty. He's looking anxiously like, I want to get back into the game. His players battle in the slot. And on the puck drop, Baker will be straight back into the game. This is where the Hogs need to be a little bit careful. Baker will be coming on behind the play. They might not necessarily be aware of his existence, and if the Reapers can dump the puck straight up and deep, Baker puts himself in a fantastic position for a breakaway goal. So Ayres now needs to be mindful of it. He's being told by his coaches to keep an eye on him. As Baker comes back into the game. Baker still floating around high. Comes in, chops away at the puck and immediately integrates himself being disruptive, and that's good play from him. Now he's got a bit of a chance, but just loses it under his footing. Now Baker looking for more opportunities. Gets past Air. There's Brodie appealing for a penalty. No, Emmanuel Burlington, the puck's loose in the slot, and we are going to get a penalty. And this time it's going to be on Daniel Patterson, who will sit 2 for the trip. Now the Reapers go to their first power play of the game. Can they take advantage of it and get themselves the goal they would desperately like to get to bring them into contention? Inscroll is loading up high, so Tillai Somerville's loading up the cannon. Holly's going to try and put the puck across to him if he can, and he does, straight to him. Shot fired, but getting a foot in the way there nicely was Blunsom, who knew the threat. Flying down with speed, Samuel Percy gets to the puck first, races around the back. He's got Blunsom with him. Blunsom gets onto the backhand, forehand, tries to get a shot away, body sprawling around all over the place. Holly chips it through, tried to find Baker. Couldn't get it through clearly, and here comes Blunsom again. Blunsom gets onto his forehand, shoots. It's a loose puck with a weird bounce, but it goes into the corner. Morris being well tested so far on the power play, but you wouldn't think so, the Reapers. Now they have a chance. And it's picked up Somerville, but Somerville has the puck chopped away from him, and going back the other way now with speed is Percy. Percy with 3 in front just chucks a puck in wisely and goes to get a change. It's the 1 minute to go on the Patterson penalty. So good changing there by the Hogs. They play the puck up deep. It goes past Baker, who's been out for a long time. The coach is calling for changes. Being ignored. Air tried to clear the puck out. Puck now a chance. As trying to put the puck on the net there was McGinn. That wouldn't quite go. Hogs clear it out through Fox. Doesn't leave the zone though. Now it's picked up by Bowl, who circles around, flings the puck all the way down the other end and says go fetch. 35 seconds to go on the Patterson penalty. It's almost looked like a power play for the Hogs so far as they get a shot on the net. It's loose in the slot. Reapers now desperate to get something constructive out of this power play, which so far hasn't been particularly useful for them. Fox now for the Hogs. Waits, plays the puck across to Air, who's under a little bit of pressure now. Loses the puck. Fox now under pressure as well. He manages to chip it through wisely and gets it in deep. Just 10 seconds to go now on the Patterson penalty. Hasn't been particularly useful for the Reapers so far. It's now on the stick of Wisdom, but he's caught offside. So with 9 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second, 2 goals the lead to the Hogs. The Reapers with just the 3 shots on the net. They're going to need to do something about that, but certainly the penalty count has not been in their favour. So far they've lost 10 minutes of the game to penalties. Face off this time won by Dalcin. Back to 5-on-5 hockey as Patterson comes back on the ice after the drop of the puck. Playing the puck up the ice, looking for Mascuel. He gets it. He's got help with him in Somerville. Plays back to Somerville, who gets a shot. It went wide. Didn't get much on it. It was just a chip through under pressure. The Hogs very aware of the threat as Dalcin chips it in, but offside the Reapers as they have to reset. And that gives the Hogs time to break it out. Nice breakout shot by them. Finds Patterson with a bit of room. He's got help, but just passed behind his assistants. And now they reset, but I think they're caught offside this time, the Hogs. But if you're a Hogs fan, doesn't matter, you're quite happy to get caught offside. It just keeps running the clock down at the moment. Another 20 seconds, maintaining the lead. It's early days for that sort of stalling gamesmanship, but when you've got a lead, it doesn't matter if the game slows down. It's only when you're behind. You're behind, you want to speed it up. Holly comes in to take the face off against Wisdom. Wisdom won that one to Blunsom, who chipped it in. The Hogs keep the puck in the zone nicely. But now the Reapers manage to break it out. And there, chipped it up past some pressure. Found Patterson, found Alfredo, sorry, I tell a lie, Wisdom. Somerville tried to do something constructive, but was outstepped there by Chris Fox. But now it comes back the other way and it's deep into the zone. Playing the puck briefly is Jackson, who plays the puck around the back of the net into pressure. Is flying in there, Jack Baker. Baker continuing to apply pressure, couldn't get onto it. Somerville, as the puck came out, come back the other way now with speed. Percy, who dumps it in deep, and it's a foot race, trying to get there first to shut it down. Daniel Brodie, who gets there first, no icing the call. And he'll play the puck up the boards. Baker waiting for it, but standing still. Because with 2 players parked down in defence, they really need to start getting some movement happening, and now they do. Baker now with a bit of room, but gets the puck poked away from him from behind. And it was picked up there nicely by Wisdom. Wisdom in the end tried to chip it in deep, but didn't get past the defence there of the Reapers, who are now driving in to try and pick it up, flying in the corner. McGinn again gets there first, under pressure still, looking perhaps for Baker, who's been marked. Shot goes across, deflects off the side of Jackson and into the corner. Now here come the Hogs, and they look to break it out, getting past the forward, checking pressure with speed. And that's Selby now, who has one to beat. Brodie chips it past him, goes into the corner. Gets a shot across the front of the net, deflected wide there by Morris. It wasn't a clean save, but it will do. But now Mascuel has some time, tries to get a shot away, but he's run down from behind as an urgent back check by the Hogs. Great desperation in defence by them. So one of the reasons why they've been so effective all season. But chipping backhand shot was fired in. There's a little speculator. Scott McGinn there with a good chance. Couldn't get much on it. It was just a bit of a sneaky backhand, but Jackson only saw it at the last minute, but saw it with enough time to shut that one down. 2 goals the margin, 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second. as the Reapers look to try and get one back, get themselves on the board. Dalsin digs away at it, gets stuck under everyone's feet. iceHQ gets a shot through traffic. Save made again by Jackson Michael, who so far has been impervious. Only the 5 shots on him though, as the scorer sees it. If you're not quite sure how it works, the shots on the net are only counted if in the scorer's opinion it would have been a goal if the goalie hadn't got in the way. This time an indeterminate face-off win played into the corner there by iceHQ. Goes steep. A battle. Pushed off the puck though, Patterson. Puck's loose in the slot. Dalsin calling frantically for it, but under too much pressure there, the Reapers, they couldn't get the puck out cleanly. Fox circles around and reverses it nicely. A good play, and will play it all the way up the boards and it'll clear the zone. Patterson coming in to put some pressure on the Reapers' last line of defence. They managed to just tip it past most of the pressure, and that's Jones. Goes into the corner now. He's looking for someone loose in the slot. He's got Holly, who's pushed out of the way. Holly battling with Fox, who won't have a bar of it. The puck goes out of the zone. So it wasn't Holly, I'll get that right in a minute. That was Jack Baker who was battling in the slot. Goes behind the net. Ayres will go in and pick it up for the Hogs under pressure. Holly now up on the blue line. Going over now to pick it up with a sense of urgency is Hollis. Hollis tries to dump it in, gets past everyone, but doesn't get past Fox, who's sitting in the back there comfortably waiting for it. Fox gets around the first check, but doesn't get past the second one, but eventually will clear the puck out of the zone nicely. Beats Thea, but it's picked up now and chipped around by Blunsom. But Blunsom's attempt to chip it up the boards ends up going into the bench, and we'll have a stoppage. 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the second. 2 goals lead to the Hogs. Goals to Samuel Percy and Alfie Wisdom. So far, the Reapers winning on the penalty count with 5. They've given away 10 minutes. Short-handed, which you just can't afford to do in finals. Chip the puck up past the pressure there of Percy. And with another chance now to reset. Alex Holly gets around onto his backhand, chips it through traffic. Jackson Michael forced to make a save. It's still loose. Bobbled around. It was a good chance there for Somerville. Just couldn't quite get it over Michael, who got a pad down in the way, and the Hogs will clear it out. But certainly a great scoring opportunity there for the Reapers. It could have got them back into it. Sometimes you need a little bit of puck luck, as the wraparound was attempted there by Blunsom, who didn't quite go. And the A-line on for the Hogs for sure. Blunsom now picks it up again, gets onto his forehand, shoots, goes across the front, perhaps looking for a tip in. Just deep in the corner now in that battle. Blunsom floating high, unmarked. Just a little bit of too much time perhaps. Blunsom takes a shot, but it went wide on this occasion. So that was Percy, not Blunsom. We'll get there eventually. Puck goes around the back, and now looking to clear the puck out of the zone, the Reapers. But Morris is down, tumbling around. The Reapers will clear the puck out of the zone. Selby now manages to get past Baker's pressure. Baker still floating high, being watched there as Blunsom goes for a change. Backhand shot attempted by Selby, didn't quite get through, and we have a hand up for another penalty. And it's a high stick, and it's this time going to be on the Hogs. Heading over to the box is Reece Selby for the Hogs. So the Reapers looking to do something a bit more constructive with this power play if they can. They've got 2.5 minutes to go in the period. 2 minutes on the power play. Be pretty keen to get one up if they can before the end of the period and get themselves into this game. So far they haven't had much. iceHQ lost it under his feet. Dalsin tried to chip it through, couldn't get much on it, was under pressure. Before checking pressure comes in and it clears the zone, and the way they'll have to go. Brody will have to go and fetch the puck. Running some more time off the power play of Selby sitting his 2 minutes. Dalsin calling for it up on the red line. The puck went across. Now the Reapers with an entry, and it's clean. Shot, there's a high goal. Shot fired in there by Scotty McGean, just over the shoulder of Jackson Michael, and the Reapers are in it. Didn't look like much on it. An awkward lob just went over the shoulders and dropped down. And the Reapers goal song is playing on the video. And we are 1 goal a margin, just under the blocker side there on Jackson Michael. It's good glove side, but blocker side perhaps a little vulnerable. And the Reapers have 1 back. 1 from 9, the Hogs 2 from 20. The puck goes onto the boards as Patterson looking to try and do something. Air battles away, but is beaten by Somerville. Somerville with the puck down at his feet as he battles with Patterson. Tries to get through. But the puck is cleared out of the zone up to Sharman. Sharman with some space, but chipped away at Baker, who took the puck away. Sharman tries to chip the puck back to a teammate and does so, looking for Air. Puck comes across. Air on the backhand has a bit of room. Just left the puck behind and it's poked through by Holly. Puck fired in from a distance, is pushed away into the corner with 40 seconds to go in the second. Now the Reapers with a little bit of an opportunity to break the puck out, and they do. Holly just caught offside but resets. Puck fired back and they find Blunson with room. We're going to get an offside. No, we're going to get too many players. So the Hogs caught on a messy change from too many players on the ice, which will probably mean that the Reapers will start the third on the power play, because I'm not sure this face-off will actually happen. With just 2 seconds to go, we might not get the puck drop. No, we do, but that's going to do it. So at the end of the second, the Reapers 1, the Hogs 2, and the Reapers will be starting the third on the power play. Scotty McGean with the power play goal in the second for the Reapers, and that's what they desperately needed. For the Hogs, goals in the first to Alfie Wisdom and Sam Percy. Percy with 2 points. Lunsum's looked dangerous, but hasn't been able to trouble the scorers at this point in time, but has certainly had a number of opportunities to try and score some goals. We haven't seen much yet from Scotty Somerville, who has been in position occasionally, but been closely marked. The Hogs certainly know the threat that he poses. He did the damage to them when they played in the semi-final just a week and a half ago. And that's when the Reapers won their way through to the grand final, and the Hogs had to do it the hard way. And they had to come through and play against the Rock Lobsters on Tuesday, which a game they won 4-2 or 5-2 from memory. They had to come through the hard way, although they finished on top of the ladder. Any team on any day can win any game. It's something to always be aware of. A little bit of luck, a little bit of composure is a big deal for them in particular, as the Hogs will be starting on the penalty kill. Five on 4 for 2 minutes or less if the Reapers can score. Person lines up to take the face-off for the Reapers and wins it. Going up now to get there first is Thea Jones, and she tried to chip it in. The Hogs with an opportunity now to get a shot on. It's through traffic down at the feet of Percy. Dalsin trying to chip it out. Can't get it past Blunson, who tips it back in. Finds Percy. Percy's got a player loose in the slot in Wisdom. They battle. And again, the power play at the moment is on the Reapers, but they've got to make something happen. This girl now is just robbed of the puck. It was a little bit pedestrian. Fair Jones passes the puck up, finds Dalsin with 2 to beat as the Reapers are changing. Dalsin forced into the corner, being pressed tightly by Wisdom. Put the puck into the slot. No one can get there though, and it's out of the zone. Puck is shot in on the net nicely in the end there though by Ben Podge. And the Hogs break it out again. A very effective penalty kill for them so far. One shot on the net. Won't give you a time to go on the penalty at the moment, so it's not quite showing up cleanly on their system. But 58 seconds to go on the penalty. He's now coming through with some speed. There's Holly, but he leaves the puck behind. He's being pressed. He's looking for an option. Looked across, tried to find some help. He had McGean there, but he wasn't watching. And the puck bobbles around in front of the side as the Hogs almost carry it back into their own net. Just 30 seconds to go on the penalty. The puck came out of the zone. Holly couldn't keep it in. So the Reapers will need to reset. Holly comes in to put some pressure onto the breakout. And they're going to get a penalty, another one. This time on the Hogs again, and that's going to be... Let's see, just a second. I think that's Sekloff again. He'll be sitting another 2. So we'll have... There's 10 seconds to go on the earlier penalty, and that will be over on the drop of the puck, but it will be continued 5 on 4 for another 2 minutes, because when the puck is dropped this time, the Hogs will still be 4 on the ice. Somerville gets a shot, sprayed it wide. Second shot rims off the iron there by Holly. Again, they're still 5-on-4. They're on the penalty. They're still in the power play. This time Baker gets a shot through traffic, but it's blocked. A better penalty kills, a better power play so far for the Reapers. Somerville lost track of it. Shot goes across the front of the net and it's cleared out of the zone. Racing back to try and pick it up and putting some pressure on them with good urgency is Sam Percy. He gets there almost first, certainly enough to disrupt the breakout, and the Reapers look to come back up the ice. Somerville looking for it. They want to get the puck to him if they can, the Reapers, and they do, but not cleanly. Instead, it's picked up by Patterson. Patterson gives it straight back to Somerville, who gets a shot through traffic. Not what Patterson would have liked. Certainly what Somerville would have liked, and maybe didn't quite expect it. Dalsin chips it past the pressure. So trying to get the puck in to Somerville, who's loitering in high slot if they can get the puck up to him. They'll have to go in now and put some pressure on the forecheck as there's a minute to go on the Selby penalty. And the Hogs have dumped the puck all the way down the other end. We're in the third period, 12 minutes and 50 seconds to go. 1 goal to lead. Dalsin with a bit of room in front of her. She was speculating up on the blue line. The puck came through, but she didn't get there quite quickly enough, and it was taken away from her by the Hogs, who break it out with speed. Just 40 seconds to go on the Selby penalty. It's getting through everyone and spinning around was Bowl, but he ran into too much traffic in the end. Just tried to take one step too many. Sharman gave it back into pressure, but now it's onto the stick of Bowl, who circles around trying to find options, has a lot of room. Finally some pressure comes on, and Mascarol's going to do 2 minutes for a trip. Fairly obvious, that one. So this time it'll be the Reapers in the box. They pulled the goalie, the Hogs. They're going to go 6-on-4 in a minute. Finally, Holly gets a stick on the puck. And the trip will go on to Mascarol. And we'll go back the other way. And the Reapers will be on another penalty kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties so far on the Reapers. Not what they needed with 11 minutes to go in the third. Got some good chances in that 4 minutes of extended power play, but they couldn't score on it. So the Hogs now with just a 1-goal lead. This takes a shot from a distance and it lobbed in awkwardly. Now Holly with the puck behind the net tries to clear it out of the zone and does so. It gets past Fox, who couldn't shut the door. He had to get back on side before anyone could do anything, and now here comes Brunson. Brunson cuts across, tries to get onto his forehand. Doesn't get a shot away yet. Now it's Percy with the puck down under his feet. He's trying to find an option. He's got Fox calling for it. Fox gets the puck, shoots through traffic. It's an awkward bounce off Holly. Fox trying to get a pass across to Blunsom and does. Blunsom winds, waits to shoot and does through traffic and scores. It's a beautiful shot there, Robbie Blunsom. You can just see him circling around, creating some space, just exposing a bit of a breakdown in the defensive structure there of the Reapers. I think that Sarge Morris may well have been screened there. I don't know that he saw it coming. Yeah, it's a good screen. He didn't see that coming at all. Blunsom took advantage of it to give the Hogs a 2-goal lead with 10 minutes to play, and that's another power play goal to them. That's at least 2 power play goals. Showing the value of staying out of the penalty box. Sharman tries to chip it in. Gets it to as far as Podge though. Now it's onto the stick of Patterson. Patterson tries to get the puck into the slot. It's dangerous. Players loitering around in the slot. Sarge Morris was down and out of position briefly. Dalsin now just out wrong-footed. As the Hogs look to get another shot into the slot. These players battling for position there, desperately trying to create some space. Nice work there by Daniel Brodie to keep it secure. Puck bobbles around, Brodie loses the puck under his feet. Patterson there had a chance, now it's on the feet of stick of Mascarol, who's got to clear the puck out of the zone and does. Found Dalsin on the stretch, but she was being closely marked. The puck goes into the corner. Getting there first, Selby, who played the puck up the boards. Patterson goes cross ice, it's intercepted, that never happens. And now here come the Hogs back the other way. Brodie trying to shut down Selby's move and did so successfully, and it goes the other way. Podge will have to pick it up under pressure, backhands it up the boards, but Dalsin was floating just a little high and it was picked up by Bowl. Bowl gets through one, gets through another one, runs into a little bit of trouble, no penalty to call. And the puck's down the other end. Clay will go back and get it for the Hogs. Icing will be the call. And with 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go on the clock, it's a 2-goal lead to the Hogs. 23 shots on the net for just 10 for the Reapers. They've had a few chances, the Reapers, but so far their penalty count has been very damaging for them indeed. Although in their defence too, the Hogs have given away a few penalties too. They've lost 6 minutes, including a double penalty. Not quite able to clear it through there, Baker. Shot fired from distance was high. Sarge was committed down low and it went over his shoulder. Fox now with a chance. Just dumps it back into the corner. He was under pressure from Somerville. Puck goes across the slot, up high. They couldn't keep it in. Fox now has no option but to dump it in, but doesn't get it through. But fortunately or otherwise, it ended up on the stick of Boll, but Boll couldn't hold it cleanly. And the puck is cleared out of the zone. Going back now to pick it up under a little bit of time pressure. No icing the call as the Hogs look to clear it out of the zone. Ollie had a chance, but his stick was lifted and blocked off. The puck came out of the zone, though Selby couldn't quite clean it out as he would have liked. The puck goes back in. Deep in the corner now. The Hogs pick it up, looking up ice, trying to find Blunsum, and they did, but he couldn't get onto it cleanly. That particular attack thwarted. At the moment, it's not the Hogs who need the goals, it's the Reapers. Caught offside there by not quite able to do the splits. It was Jack Baker who was trying to get his skates back onside, but it couldn't quite stretch that far. It'll take another 30 seconds off the clock for the Hogs with a 2-goal lead. With 2 goals or less differential, we will have the last 2 minutes of stop time. So unless the Hogs score another goal, the last 2 minutes will be stop time. So for them at the moment, running the clock down is a benefit. But with 2 minutes to go, it ceases to be. Puck now carried through by Dalcin, but she's had the puck poked away from her. Firing in from a distance, Baumgartner shot the cannon, but it went wide of everything. Puck down under Selby's feet, chips it up the boards, gets it past the first bit of pressure, gets past the second. Dalcin got a stick in the way, but it wasn't enough to be dangerous. And now they have to wait to get onside. The Hogs have a bit of a collision. And now it's behind the net, deep into the stick, deep onto the defensive zone. They go cross ice, and wouldn't you know it gets intercepted and a shot fired. Lesson for beginners, don't do cross ice passes out of D. But they got away with it on that occasion, but only just. It did result in a shot. Another chance now to reset. The Hogs try to clear the puck out of the zone. They managed to get it out just as Dalcin came across to shut down the threat. Now it's on to the stick of Sekloff. They're robbed through the neutral zone, and they dump the puck in deep past Sharman. Going in to pick it up. But we've got a icing. Yep, got an icing. It's paid from the wrong side of the red line. Chance now for the Reapers to pile up. Watch at some point for the Reapers to pull the goalie. So Sarge Morris will be looking at the bench saying, when's it going to happen? We've got to change something. It's a grand final. It's not like you're playing for percentage. It's win or die. Puck goes high across the net, just pinching in there with Brody. Back the other way comes Boll with some speed. Gets past 2. Boll into the corner. Tried to go across the front of the net. Didn't quite go. Reapers looking a little bit flat-footed at the moment. They need to pick up the tempo. Somerville came across there to try and put some pressure onto Boll. As now they battle on the half-boards. Puck gets pushed into the slot. And they'll dump it down the other end. It's going to go all the way back to Jackson. Still no sign of the goalie being pulled, but it is only 5 minutes to go. Certainly watch out for Sarge Morris to make his way off the ice. We'll have another icing. Sarge Morris making his way off the ice now as the Reapers looking to load up. I know they've called a timeout. The Reapers will almost certainly look to pull Sarge Morris at some point in the not too distant. With 2 goals down, you're typically looking at pulling your goalie with maybe 3 or 4 minutes out. It's usually how you would choose to do it. Pretty much the only guarantee when you pull a goalie is that something's going to happen. Around about 20% of the time you score a goal, and around about 40% of the time or so the opposition scores a goal. But you've got to change something. And the Reapers certainly need to change something. They're 2 goals down with 4.5 minutes to play. been outshot 2-1 on the net by the Hogs, who've been pretty dominant so far. Certainly applied a lot of pressure on the Reapers, which has forced the penalty count to be as high as it is. When you're under a lot of defensive pressure, that's when you tend to make more of those penalty creating mistakes. Try and do anything you can to stop the other team. Fair or foul or intentional or otherwise. Dalcin takes this face off. We've got Somerville sitting high looking to get the cannon. Dalcin's going to try and win it straight back to him if she can. Doesn't, it just sort of bobbles out behind, and it's picked up now by the Hogs. It was Blunson coming through with speed. Somerville's dispossessed by Wisdom, who did a nice job. Somerville takes it back again though. Dumps it in deep, looking for Aspinall. No offside the call, as then he goes into the corner, but he's going to be beaten to the puck. Just the intensity of the Hogs. They've been too quick throughout this game. Coming back now the other way with speed is Blunson. Blunson with room, gets across onto his forehand, shoots. Save made first. Sarge Morris is down, second shot. Did not go in. Percy had a chance there to seal it. Couldn't quite finish it off. Blunson had the first chance. Sarge Morris made the first save. So now they look to clear the puck out of the zone, the Reapers. It's deep into the corner. Morris still in the net. He hasn't shown signs of coming off just yet. The puck bobbles around loose. Somerville with the chance, but deprived. Here come the Hogs back the other way with speed, having to get back there in a hurry. Is Hollis. Blows a tyre loose in the slot now, the Hogs. Racing back with speed. Great defensive work there by the Reapers as they managed to shut down the first chance. But the Hogs now with great pressure. The 2-goal margin and 3.5 minutes to play. The Hogs doing a great job of just making sure of it. Percy backhands it in, can't get it past Holly though, who got a stick down in the way. Holly battles for it. It's picked up now by the Reapers, who are getting fresh legs, or at least as fresh as you can. But as a result, it's Baker all on his own. He's looking for someone in the slot, but no one there. Couldn't fire the puck across. Now we're going to get a tripping penalty on the Hogs. So they remonstrate a little bit, and that's Fox, who's going to get escorted. Getting 2 minutes for roughing. And now the Reapers have pulled the goalie, so they're 6-on-4. Now there are some consequences to 6-on-4. It means that the other team can take pot shots, and there's no icing the penalty. So Hogs a little bit lucky there not to get called for a delay of the game. 5-on-3 would not have been what they wanted. Or 5-on-6 or 3-on-6 would have been particularly spectacular. But to clear the puck out of the zone, Dalcin has to race back and get it. She's under pressure. There's not a lot of time, just 2 minutes now to play. To clear the puck out of the zone, Somerville has to get there first, but he's beaten to it by Blunson, who's just been too quick all night. He goes back behind the net. All he needs to do is wait. Force the Hogs to come in. High sticking will be if Baumgartner touches it first. High sticking waved off. Patterson drifts into the slot, runs into trouble. No penalty the call there on that one as Dalcin just fanned on it. She's got to get there before Ayres. 90 seconds to play. 2 goals the margin. The Reapers need to get one now to get themselves in this. And the referee will blow the whistle and the clock will stop. 1 minute 26 to play. Get them to a reset. Puck face off one. Hodge took a shot through traffic. He didn't quite get through. 1 minute and 22 to play. 2 goals the margin. 6-on-4 at the moment for the Reapers. Shot fired from distance. Doesn't get past the defence. They keep it in. Percy tried to clear it out of the zone, couldn't get it out cleanly. Dalcin tried to chip it back in, but didn't get it past Wisdom. Wisdom now has a chance, gets onto his backhand, shoots and scores. Alfie Wisdom, little backhander, puts it past the Reapers. They're on a 6-on-4 on the power play, but they had to pull a goal, they had to try something. And with 58.6 seconds to go, it's blown out to a 3-goal lead. Fox will be back on the ice in 26 seconds. The Reapers put Sarge Morris back in the net for the last 58 seconds. It was an interesting decision, that. It's not like it's going to get any worse. Face off this time won by Holly, but not cleanly. And chip it through under the feet of McGeen. McGeen winds, tries to get a shot away, but that's blocked away. 45 seconds to play now in the game. The 10 seconds to go on the Fox penalty. Just losing it under his feet there was Hollis. Now the puck goes into the corner. They try and get the shot away. Fox is back on the ice. We're back to 5-on-5 for the last 30 seconds of the game. Fox sitting up high, calling for it. As Blunson comes round the back of the net, winds up, gets some speed, gets past the first two, just almost loses his feet. Fox just stays on side. Blunson takes the shot. Morris will glove that one comfortably. But with 14.3 seconds to go, 3 goals the margin, only a Maple Leafs fan will be scared at this point in time. That's for you, Gossie. Or anyone unfortunate enough to be a Leafs fan. 14.3 seconds to play. 3 goals the margin to the Hogs. They've got one hand on the cup. Not 2 hands just yet. 10 seconds now to play. Sarge Morris makes the save. It's loose behind the net. They're still battling away. It's still behind the net. Sarge Morris eventually shuts it down, and with 2.1 seconds to play, the clock should have stopped. I don't know why it didn't. But it's all academic. And the Hogs have won 4 goals to 1. Goals to Wisdom, Percy, Blunson. Far too many penalties to the Reapers. So we'll be back with you for the next grand final game in about 20 minutes. Thank you very much for being with us here at iceHQ.